What's up, y'all? Cartier. I'm glad you did make it. How are y'all doing this morning? Sis. Oh, really? I appreciate that. Did y'all see? You know, I'm gonna get right into it. Get right into the thick of things. So Simply Trade speaking with Brother Jay. Him and LaShonda Green Gospel. We're getting into it in the chat. You know, LaShonda is cool, and I've never seen her really get into it with people. Trey's a bit much. If he's not careful, he's going to be facing some hefty lawsuits because some of the allegations that he make on celebrities are pretty defamatory. You know, you just can't call people gay or, you know, if you're not certain of it. You know, he has me laughing at times, but he is very, very animated. I'll say that. So we do the panel tomorrow, y'all. I would have done my Tracy skit. I would have done my Tracy skit yesterday, but some friends wanted to go out for dinner. My friend from Atlanta was here. One of my best friends that I've known probably 15, almost 20 years. We met up at a place here in Houston. Hey, UNC girl, Kimberly Black. Hey, that damn Bam. Pixie Teddy. Hey, Elaine. Mr. Pimp Tight. Hey, what's up? Alzona McIntosh. I like that name too. I'm sorry, Elaine. What does Brother Jay blame it to my mind and not my heart? I do have to go check my email. I think I'm definitely going to the Fication also. Hopefully I'll get to see some of you guys there. But it's so funny. This San Antonio, it's called San Antonio Gate now. That the people that slept together. I called in the QB's live, not yesterday, but the day before, because I kept hearing my name being brought up with people saying, was it Rebel? Was it Rebel? I think it was Rebel. No. Everybody is cool there, but I wasn't interested in anyone in that way there. And you know we're all grown people. Have I gotten it in when I've gone to cities? Yeah, I can have a piece lined up before I get there. You know, someone that I know in the city, if I want to hook up with them, yeah, I'll do it. But my grandmother always said you don't eat where you sleep. And I wasn't going to mess with a content creator because I didn't know, you know, I know how these YouTube streets are. And yes, I am grown, but I've seen some people that run their mouths a lot, and I'm very discreet and private. So I didn't want to give them any fodder. You know, I didn't want them to have anything to sink their teeth into in regards to Rebel. And no, I didn't. My first thing, because we had cases, we had surgeries yesterday pretty early once I got to work. But today the surgeries are later, so I have more time to get there. And I gotta pay a couple of bills today. But that's cool though. I think it's gonna be cool, but it's gonna be some messiness. I know it's gonna be some messiness because some of the people that are saying they want to go, they be doing the most. Okay. Thank you. I am. All right. Fasten your seatbelts. I have mine on. If I didn't have mine on, baby, this car would be screaming at me. I tell myself I'm gonna go to work earlier every day. I should have been gone like about 30 minutes ago. En route. Hey, brown babe. To Elaine Omori. Okay. I remember. Shayla Ray Hay. It seems like the 5K is gonna be having more people kind of getting it on too. Because people, baby, when Five was talking about get them a piece while they there, and I know the kids were like, yes, Chocolate City. But yeah, back to what I was saying about the whole. Listen, I don't know who hooked up with who in San Antonio. You know, and when they were saying about me giving him a ride, and I guess this is keep being rehashed, but with me giving this guy a ride, we were all at the same place eating. So I gave him a ride because we were going by Brothers J house after we had the barbecue. But I wanted to go to my hotel room and probably catch me a few Z's. I wanted to take a nap because I knew we were going out later and meeting up that night. So I dropped him off at Brother Jay's house. And when I dropped him off, he was getting out my car at the same time as Brother Jay was getting out his car. And it was someone else there also. A couple of people had tailed each other. Hey, Chocolate Kid. Who are y'all thinking that it is? Seriously, who do y'all think hooked up in San Antonio? Damn it. Bring out of the orange. Nectarine. Not nectarine, tangerine. And people are grown. The pretty mortician, I saw when you were saying that. You have a very valid point. Baby, when Natasha Balon kept saying that not jobs, because Fi Baby called her jobs big thighs jobs. But when Natasha said that, she said, "Oh, Deshaun he's shaped like a woman." I was like, Natasha, girl, you are a fool. Deshaun is a big guy, but I don't think I can't say he's shaped like a woman, but he is a He's a big guy. Big old cornbread and collard greens and chitterlings and hog maws. He eat good. And he has, he has a sweet demeanor. The pretty mortician. Baby. Now, Pixie, why are you coming in here doing that? You know Natasha is preferring to be called by a lady pronoun. That's the correct terminology. What's up with this traffic? I bet it's a wreck up here. But Natasha feels that she's a woman. We just have to respect people's respect what people want to be called. I think he does have a similar, he has a very canny resemblance. Okay, but that'll be cool if Natasha comes to some of the meet and greets. Takashi, I'm thinking of Takashi 6ix9ine. But I'm looking forward to the gentleman's panel tomorrow. Everybody knows going, because QB like to do the call-ins. I wonder what people, or some of y'all gonna try to call in. Okay. Enough about Natasha. You know, I don't want to make this a bashing platform, against trans women. But I was getting my life looking at the lives, a couple of people's lives. And Trey was having a meltdown a little. He was crying. He was going through something. When he was talking about men using people, and he was saying, he was talking about T.I. and Tiny. And he got a little emotional. He had shed a few tears. So I hate to see people go through, those types of that emotional, just high and low on camera. Sometimes you don't know what people are going through. Okay, you like Simply Trey. Hey, sweetie. So yes, I will definitely. I'm not doing anything this evening, so I will be doing the Tracy video. I will be doing a Tracy video, but baby, the Tracy video, just putting that makeup and the lashes on, that'd be taking me out sometimes. Like, girl, I'm your Siamese twin right now. I guess Tracy, and Deanna were triplets. When I went out to dinner, and yesterday when I went out to dinner, there was this older gay man that was there with me and my friends. He was a friend of one of theirs. They call him their gay dad. So this man kept asking me what I wanted and could he pay for me to come visit him in Detroit. And I was like, no, I appreciate it. No, thank you. Now, how are you 64? I think he's 64, 67, something like that, mid to late 60s. And the conversation he was just talking about what he do sexually. Like that was turning me on and I was laughing, but it was a bite of my candy. It was funny because when I walked up, they were upstairs at this restaurant. So I walk up and I hugged the people I knew first. And he was like, do I get a hug? You hugged everybody else. Do I get a hug? So I did hug him. Oh, you smell good. Oh, my brother, you smell good. I was like, oh, thank you. But the whole night he was asking me, where would you like to go? I was naming a few places like Fiji, what was the other place? I'd like to go to London, and I'd like to go to Australia. But it's like, you can go all those places. I don't want anything. I just want a friend. He was like, and that thing down there don't even work, so you don't have to worry about that. And I'm like, Paul, I'm gonna make you a warm cup of tea and wrap your feet up in a blanket and just give you some pudding or something because you're doing the most. He kept talking about his peeing don't get hard, but he liked to rub. And I'm looking at one of my best friends that was there. I was like, y'all need to get him because my best friend is from Atlanta. Well, he's from Milwaukee, but he stays in Atlanta now. And he was down here because he worked in clinical research. But he was laughing, and the guy kept coming at me, and it was very, I was uncomfortable after a while. It was like, so what kind of, you like cologne? Because you smell good. I was like, yeah, I like Spice Bomb, and I was naming some colognes, just having general conversation. And he was like, oh, okay. I said, well, it is Christmas time. I would love me a bottle of Creed Aventus. He said, oh, I got you, baby. We can go to the mall now. We can go to the mall right now. And I was like, well, what's your cap off how much money you'll spend on cologne? He was like, baby, money is nothing but an object to me. I got money. I'm retired and I got property. I was like, oh, okay. I said, well, the bottle that I want is like $300. And he's like, oh, hell no. I said, wait, I thought you had an endless, the cup runneth over. You got all this coinage, $300 is going to break you. Of course, I was just playing with the man because if I let him buy something for me, he'd probably become like single white female of the crush. My co-worker on the side of me? No, I thought it was. Come on. Okay, I'm letting you get over. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to navigate. pay. But he was like, I'm on the borderline. He was like, because I said, well, why don't have you ever tried to date anybody closer to your age? He's like, I like them young. I said, but you do know that a lot of these young guys are going to look at you as nothing more than a sponsor, right? And he was like, hell, I'm going to spend my money on anything, some other stuff. Why not just spend it on the one I like? I was like, okay, well, you go to Atlanta with that mindset, they're going to drain you dry. But I'm not that kind of guy that wants someone that looks at guys to buy me things. He said, well, what if I just want to make you feel good? I just want to make you feel good. I was like, okay, but I'm not really interested. And he was like, oh, I like you because you independent. Hell, I could have said that I eat babies. You would have still said you like me just because you were feeling that you were physically attracted. But that's crazy. They will suck the life out of him, right? ATL will eat that boy up. Cause he's 64 and he has a son that's like 44. But the conversation got on his erectile dysfunction. And I was like, oh my God, this went left. We're not in Kansas anymore. And he was like, I like to rub and, I could cuddle with you. And he said, it's been years since I popped one, since he's gotten off. He said he has sex, but he doesn't finish. I was like, that's nice to know. I'm not getting anything to eat after that, hearing you say that, but he was crazy. He had me rolling. I think at the bottom, he's just a good guy, but he's horny as hell. He blurted, because think about it, I was a stranger to him. He had met everyone else, and he was friends with one of the people called him Pops and Dad. But I'm calling you Paw Paw. I'm not interested in you like that. No. Because I've been places and white guys have propositioned me like, well, you're an attractive black guy. Why couldn't you just say I'm an attractive guy? Why do I have to be black guy? It's like you're objectifying me because you have this in your head that all black men are running around here with a tripod or extra third leg, so you're thirsty for that. But poor thing, he doesn't realize there are a lot of black men running around here that are hung like gerbils. But my friend was telling him about this thing that they do in Atlanta with older men and people that have that erect EDT. I'll say that. Is it EDT? Erectile dysfunction. ED. Okay. I'm thinking about cologne. But this guy, that's funny. This guy is sitting up here and he was like, it can get hard, but it ain't gonna do nothing. It'll get hard for a few minutes, then it'll go back down. And I was like, okay, well, can we talk about like what's going on for New Year's, or what's everyone's plans for, the upcoming year? Yes. And I was thinking the guy was nice, but he kept trying to push up on me. And he talked about it pretty openly. And I am posting the picture on my community tab. But he wasn't, and I wouldn't say that he was shy about it. He was like, hell, everybody know me and my age not getting up. That thing ain't saying nothing to you. I was like, okay. He has a sense of humor. That's cool. Hey, Lynn. I'm glancing at the chat while I'm driving, y'all, because I don't want to be flipped over in the ditch somewhere. But all money's not good money. And I think when you allow someone to give you money like that, you become indebted to them, and they expect you to dance to whatever beat they want you to dance to. And I was always raised to have your own. Because I've had, it was like some of the white guys, they'll flash money to you as if that's going to be something that's going to make you, if that's going to be something that's going to make you put out to them. This white guy was flashing a $20 bill at me, and I was like, okay, I make more than that an hour. What the hell are you flashing a $20 bill at me for? Like, that's gonna be enticing me? No. My friend, she be saying I try to scare her a lot. She's in front of me and she can't see me. She can't see me. I'm gonna try to get her this morning. But she's pretty sharp. She's gotten accustomed to catching me before I could do it. She's out in the open. Watch, she's gonna say something to me. I'm outside of her now. Good morning. Look at her. Look at her, y'all. Look at her over there. Look at her. Look how she's looking at me. See how she's looking at me? She saw me sneaking up. She saw my car. You see how blue her Jeep is? Baby, she wasn't going to be missed. I saw her from a mile away. Cute little Jeep, though. I'm out. Mods, thanks for coming through. I can't talk in the car because she's wanting me to walk with her to the shuttle. Peace, y'all. Thank you for coming out and supporting me, y'all. All right.